Let's get ready to rumble!
Making his way to your streaming device, he's the leader of Lakers.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Making his way to your streaming device, he's the leader of Lakers World Order, bringing you his opinion on all things sports. Angry Lakers fan.
Nobody does it better.
I don't know if y'all can hear me now. Can y'all hear me? Am I good? Am I good? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know if I'm good. Before I start this, man, let me know if I'm good in the comment section, man. Am I good? Is the sound clear? Am I good? I've been trying to get this thing to work for a second. So y'all let me know if I'm good or not, man. But yeah, man. If y'all can hear me, I'm about to start, man. All right, Big Baby said, yep. All right, we good, man. I'm about to start, man. All right, man. First of all, man, I hope everybody had a good 4th. I did. I'm still kind of tired from yesterday, man. Went to go chill with family. Went to go have some good food. Good fireworks show at the end. Didn't make it home till like almost midnight. Still kind of tired. But while 4th of July was going on, man, I was, getting some tweets and getting some messages and everything that, wanted my attention or needed my attention or, people asking me questions of how I feel about certain things. I'm about to address a lot of that now. And be sure to check this channel out, 3:30 Pacific time. We'll be going live for the Lakers California Classic versus the Golden State Warriors. If y'all want to watch it, it's going to be on ESPN2. Yeah, the first game in the California Classic, man, 3:30 Pacific time. Check back here. I will be going live for that. If you're a Laker fan on the East Coast, of course, it's going to be 6:30 Pacific time. We will be live on this channel doing our live reactions, going over the game like we always do, checking out the potential rookies, the two ways, the all that, looking at all of that, man. Yeah, man. But here we go, man. I'm going to address some of this drama, man. First of all, the whole LeBron James going to Cleveland thing. I mean, look, I did my research, all right? And while it's true that, a lot of players don't stay in the city that they play in, and shout out to Trevor Lane. He explained it. I watched him earlier today explaining it. A lot of times, players don't play in the city that they don't stay in the city that they play in. So they have access to facilities where if they stay in a certain city, like let's just say, for instance, Austin Reeves, for some reason he stays in Oakland or San Francisco. Like that's where his home is. He has access. He has a right to go to the Chase Center or whatever the case may be, the Warriors practice facility to practice. And that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to the Warriors or he is a Warrior. So basically that's what that is with LeBron James. But here's my problem with that, okay? In the midst of everything that's going on with the picking up the player option and the encrypted tweet that was put out there, saying that LeBron is trying to win a championship. And Rich Paul saying he understands what the Lakers are trying to do, but at the same time, we're trying to do what's best for LeBron. All that cryptic shit that he put out there. All right. In the midst of all this, you decided to go to Cleveland, which is you're right. You're a grown ass man. You decided to repost people wearing your Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. Okay. You decided to post a picture of you with one of the Cleveland Cavaliers rookies, and you went golfing in the state of Ohio with a hat that says "Welcome Home." I mean, I get it. You're from Ohio. You're from Akron. I get it. Okay, but at the same time, you should know what this is going to cause. Like, you want the attention on you, and this goes to what I want to get to next. It was a post on Twitter, right, saying that I wish I could pull it up, but it was a post on Twitter basically saying that let's keep it a buck. Laker fans don't respect LeBron James his whole tenure he's been here, and I retweeted it saying basically because a lot of his stands think he's God's gift to the Lakers. So and basically he's an attention seeker. Like, we're not used to having players on the team that's attention seekers like this dude, man. Like, if you look at LeBron James, man, if you just look at LeBron James, that he's very well calculated. Like, he does everything for a purpose. He does everything for a reason, even if it's just going out there and practicing in the Cleveland Cavaliers facility. Just like when he wore that New York Knicks towel around his head. I think it was after the Knicks game or whatever. And around that time, we was talking about him being in trade talks or he's not happy or whatever. I mean, he does a lot of stuff for a reason, man. Like, he does a lot of stuff for a reason. So you got to look at it from Lakers fans' point of view. You got to look at it from our point of view. Like, we're constantly seeing, stuff like this from him. These subliminal pictures, these subliminal tweets from whether it's him or whether it's his, camp. And he it's going to cause a stir. He commented under the picture or under somebody making a big deal out of it. And I'm just paraphrasing because I don't remember word from word. LeBron James said, "I live here. I don't see what the big fuss is about. Y'all worrying about the wrong thing. Y'all go grab a plate and enjoy the 4th of July." And I'm just paraphrasing. I don't remember word from word, but he said something along the lines of that. But the problem I'm having is you knew this was going to cause an uproar. Like, you knew this was going to be something that was going to be talked about. Like, you knew. You and your camp knew this. Like I said, you going to Cleveland and practicing and golfing, in your home state that you were born in, it's not the problem. You're a grown ass man. Do what you want to do, okay? But when you're making these subliminal tweets and shit before you go out there, and knowing how us Laker fans are feeling and talking about this shit, did you really have to retweet? Like not retweet, but repost. Did you really have to repost people wearing your Cleveland Cavaliers jersey? Did you really have to upload you taking a picture with the Cleveland Cavaliers rookie? Like, did you really have to post all of that? I don't have a problem with the welcome home hat. You're from Ohio, okay? I don't have a problem with that. But you do this shit for a reason. Like, you want people to think about you. Like, you want fans, you want haters, you want your stands, you want everybody to be focused on you. And that's the problem I have. Like, it started when you took that player option. You opted in a player option, and you come out saying you wanted to contend for a championship. How you gonna contend for a championship when you taking up damn near $53 million? Like, how you gonna want to win a championship taking up damn near most of the cap? If you wanted to win a championship, okay, or even if you're looking to be traded, let's just say this. Let's just say both can be true. Don't you think opting out and, signing for like a lesser deal will put you in a good position to be traded to a contender without giving up too much? Like, let's just say you sign for $30 million. Okay, let's just say you sign for $30 million. Don't you think it'd be better us trading you to a contender, only making $30 million because they will have to send less back, and you can still play with some contending players on that team, like great players around that team, compared to if we was to try to trade you for $53 million and they have to gut their team. Same as on the flip side. If your intent is to stay with the Lakers, how do you expect us to build around what's left of you picking up $53 million? That's like telling Rob, or that's just like giving Rob a grocery list to the 99-cent store and say, I want a Thanksgiving feast. It's not going to work. At this point, you could just say you about your money and call it a day. I will respect you more for that. Laker fans will probably respect you more for that. Understand that. Because we know you're up there in age. You're 40. You're about to be 41 years old this year. Okay, we know that you don't have that much time left in the NBA. You all about your money, cool. But don't pick up $53 million and say you're trying to win a championship. Because for one, even if you decide to get traded, like I said, that other team is not going to gut their team for you. Compared to if you would have took a pay cut and said, okay, I'll sign for like 25 to 30 million, and that'd be a more tradable contract. It'd be way more tradable versus you picking up a $53 million contract. Just like on the flip side, if you were to stay a Laker, it'd be easier to bring in more quality players if you would have took 25, 30 million versus you picking up that 53 million. We can't do anything with that, man. And I know there's people out there saying, why should he have to take a pay cut? Why, if you was there, you wouldn't take a pay cut. Why should he have to? He have to take a pay cut because at the same time, he's saying he wants to win a championship. On top of saying this team is not good enough. So that's why we're bringing up a pay cut. If you don't think this team is good enough, but you still want to win a championship with the Lakers, let's just say, then you should be taking a pay cut. Now, if you said, I just want this to be my farewell tour, whatever happens, happens, we just go out there and compete, and I'm just going to take this money and ride into the sunset, we would have got that. We would have got that. We would have understood. But this right here makes zero sense. Of you wanting to win a championship, you taking $53 million, but at the same time, you saying this team is not good enough. It's reports out there that you're watching the Lakers like a hawk to see what they do with this team. What the hell do you expect us to do with crumbs? Like, what do you expect us to do, man? We can't do much. There's nothing on the books for us to do anything. Luckily, Portland Trailblazers helped us out, because if we wouldn't have seen that news that Portland Trailblazers was buying out DeAndre Ayton, we would still be probably having Jackson Hayes as a starting center. Let's just be real. Okay? Let's just be real. So, I mean, this is why LeBron stands. This is why we, as Laker fans, we tell LeBron, or we get mad at LeBron for not taking a pay cut. It's because what he says along with it. What's up, Autism Boy? What's up, Lakers All Day? What's up, Kareem? No, I didn't send no link, Lakers All Day. I know you at work. I didn't send no link. But I will put a link down there anyway, man. I'm not gonna hijack the show. But let me see something real quick. There we go. I'm about to put the link in the comment section, man. So if anybody want to come up here and say what they got to say, but yeah, man, it's just been a lot, you know. That's the whole LeBron thing I want to talk about. The other thing is, you know, what Rob Pelinka is doing and what Rob Pelinka is not doing. I mean, that goes hand in hand with what I was just talking about. The whole LeBron James not taking a pay cut. Like, we told y'all over and over again, we even showed y'all on live streams that we've been doing, that it was no centers out there. Like, we needed a center, yes, but there was no centers like that available. If DeAndre Ayton didn't fall into our lap, the best center available would have been Brook Lopez. And a lot of y'all didn't even want Brook Lopez. A lot of y'all didn't want Clint Capella. A lot of y'all, you know, surprisingly do want Al Horford. I don't know if it's because, you know, y'all don't want the Celtics to have him, or the Warriors to have him. But a lot of these players y'all didn't want. And that's who all was out there. We've been telling y'all for the longest that this season, this off season, was we really couldn't do much. We've been telling y'all this. If y'all been watching us over here, if y'all been watching me and EQ with the Rush Hour podcast, if y'all been just watching us streaming regularly, y'all would know that it was nothing to do this summer. Like I said, DeAndre Ayton just fell into our laps, man. Like, that was a last minute thing that just happened out of nowhere with the Portland Trailblazers buying out DeAndre Ayton. Otherwise, most likely, like I said, with the money we had, we probably would have only had Jackson Hayes as a starting center, and we probably would have maybe, and this is a strong maybe could have brought in Al Horford earlier. But yeah, man, it's really nothing we can do. And there's still a lot of people out there complaining about who we got now. If you look at it, man, we turned a 32-year-old Dorian Finney-Smith into a 26-year-old small forward that can do what he does, but it's a better scorer, and a 26-year-old center in DeAndre Ayton, who we only paying $8 million to, might I add. We turned a 32-year-old Dorian Finney-Smith into two 26-year-olds, man. I don't know a bad thing to say about that. I don't know a bad thing to say about that. A lot of y'all just complain for no reason. Like, a lot of y'all didn't even like the Dorian Finney-Smith. But soon as he leave, it's like, oh, why didn't Rob do this? Why didn't Rob do that? Because Rob did not tell him to opt out of his contract. That's why. He chose to opt out of his contract, betting on himself. Now, luckily, he ended up in a good situation, you know, going to the Houston Rockets. I think the Houston Rockets are going to be good. I think all these Texas teams are going to be good. The Houston Rockets, the Dallas Mavericks, you know, and the San Antonio Spurs. Okay. He lucked up and went to a valuable contender in the Houston Rockets. Okay. But Rob had nothing to do with him opting out of his contract, bro. I don't know why y'all keep blaming Rob. You know, why did he let Dorian Finney-Smith walk? How do you let somebody walk that chose to opt out of their contract? They chose to walk. They chose to opt out. He had a player option. It wasn't a team option. A player option means it is the player's choice to stay or go. Not the team, not the GM, not none of that, okay? He chose to do that. So he allowed himself to walk. That has nothing to do with Rob Pelinka. And what did Rob Pelinka do? He pivoted, okay? People complain about the first signing being LaRavia, okay? Nothing is wrong with LaRavia. If you look at him close, if you look at him side by side, I think I got the picture right here. I think I got the picture from the last stream. If you look at them side by side, yeah, here you go, right here. If you look at them side by side, it's not really that much of a difference between them. if you look at the only thing Dorian Finney-Smith really got on him is the points. But Jake LaRavia is a way better versatile scorer than Dorian Finney-Smith. You know, the steals are about the same, the blocks are about the same. LaRavia is a better scorer in, percentage-wise for mid-range and three-point shooting. He's a better free throw shooter. They both almost at neck and neck with efficiency. And the dude is what, 9 years younger than or 6 years younger than Dorian Finney-Smith. Like, I don't see what the problem is. Like, a lot of y'all don't do y'all research, man. Like, y'all got to do y'all research before y'all start complaining. Like, a lot of y'all just say, "Oh, we signed this guy," and then just start complaining. Y'all don't know who the fuck he is. That's why it's always important to do your research, people. When you see we're signing somebody or trading for somebody, look them up first before you start going into an uproar. Watch some highlights like a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all don't watch the game. Y'all just watch the highlights anyway. Just watch these highlights. Learn about the player. There's nothing wrong with that. I just spent I just watched like I don't know how long it was. I think it was like 15 minutes, something like that. I watched a 15-minute video on YouTube today on Jake LaRavia. I watched that video. The dude is nice. The dude is, like I said, the dude is a better all-around scorer than Dorian Finney-Smith. Way more athletic than Dorian Finney-Smith showed. I'm not going to say is more than he showed. The dude is younger. Okay? Better scorer. He can be like a Ginobili type. But once again, y'all don't do y'all research, man. Y'all just start complaining. What's up, J-Boy Loke? J-Boy Loke in the building. He said, what'd he say? He said, what up, chat? Don't worry, this LeBum last season as a Laker. Then once he leaves, we'll have the cap space. Sign Jokic, pair him with Luka, and let the plumbers take over the league. Shout out to J-Boy Loke, man. My thing is this, man. Here's my thing. And starting September, we will see the new ownership taking over. Starting September, okay? And my thing is this. If LeBron James decides to play another season with the Lakers after this season, please, that's all I'm saying. Please show us who you are, Mark. Show us who you are. Don't let Clutch, don't let his camp talk you into nothing stupid. Show the world who you are. Because in my opinion, I don't think he's going to give a big ass contract to a nigga that's, his age at 40, 41 years old. I don't think it's going to happen. So I'ma just need him to show the world who he is if LeBron James decides to play past this season in a Lakers uniform. Now, this is not, his doing because this is already part of his previous contract under the previous ownership, with the Bus Kids. So he has nothing to do with this. But going forward, Mark Walter, okay, show the world who you are. Don't let Clutch Sports get to you. Don't let Clutch Sports try to, bully you. Look, man, fight fire with fire, man. If you want to keep LeBron James past this season and y'all in the office negotiating, have all your people in there. Have your lawyers, have your potential new front office. Have all of them motherfuckers in there. Have all them motherfuckers in there. Have your backup in there. Okay? And talk when you talk to this dude. Don't let Clutch Sports bully you like that, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, man, we I think we good. I think we in good hands, man. I think we in good hands. Autism Boy said, what'd he say? He said LeBron better win the chip in 2025, 2026. Yeah. I mean, look, this is what I'm saying, okay? Right now, LeBron James is the highest paid Laker because currently, until he signs an extension, Luka's only getting paid like 45, 46 million a year, okay? So LeBron is the highest paid player on the Lakers. So, and how I operate as a fan, the person that's getting paid the most on the team, that's who I put the most responsibility on, okay? Whether you lead by example, whether you lead with your play, whether you the guy that pumps the team up, whether you out there, just spreading your knowledge, you're doing something to help this team become better. A lot of responsibility is going to be on you, when it comes to me personally. You're the highest paid. You're the one saying you want to win a championship, so a lot of these wins and losses are going to be on LeBron, in my opinion. If we win, and he's a big reason why we win, he's going to get his props from me. If we lose, I'm going to look at him first and say, what happened? Mr. 53 mil, what happened? Why you sagging off on defense? Why you not rushing back? Why you just chucking up shots like we seen in the past? What happened, Mr. 53 mil? And that's just me personally. Everybody has their own way of looking at things, but me personally, I look at the person that's getting paid the most. Like if Luka was getting paid the most, I would look at him the same way. Like wins and losses are going to be on you for the most part. If Luka was getting paid the 53 mil, I would be, look, hey Luka, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on with the, letting people blow by you? What's going on with you just chucking up shots? What's going on with you not, reading the passing lane on defense? And that's just examples, okay? But basically what I'm saying is, if you're the highest paid player, you get the most responsibility when we win and lose. Period. It all starts with you. I don't look at age, man. I don't look at how old you are. I don't use age as an excuse, because you knew how old you were. You knew when your birthday was. You knew what year you was born when you signed that contract. You knew you were going to be 40, 41 years old when you signed that contract. And that shows you want the responsibility. When you sign that 50-something million deal, you want that responsibility, bruh. So you're going to get the responsibility. I don't care if you're 40, 41 years old. You're going to get the responsibility. It's going to all come down to LeBron, man. It's going to all come down to LeBron. He has to be out here being the reason why we win a lot of these games. If he's making $53 million a year. And that's how I'm going to look at it. That's exactly how I'm going to look at it. He better be the reason we win these games. Of course, Luka got to show up too, because he is the star taking over as of trade deadline. He's the one we're building around. But since he's not the highest paid, I'm looking at him as a second option until LeBron leaves. Since LeBron is the highest paid, he better be the reason that we're winning, and he better not be the reason why we're losing. Otherwise, it's going to be a long season, especially from this channel. Because on this channel, we don't baby anybody. We tell it how it is. We're not player fans. We're Laker fans. Okay? Lakers world order empire. Not LeBron world order empire. Not Luka world order empire. It's Lakers world order empire. Okay? What's up, my boy EQ? He said, this is why I can't stand people regurgitating plug and play narratives without looking at the books. Yeah, man. And that's another thing. You got to do your research, man. Like, you got to do your research. Like, when you see Lakers is making moves And we said, and shout out to EQ, my Rush Hour podcast co-host. And this is what we've been saying. This is what we said before trade deadline. We were saying this is before we traded for Luka. We were saying whatever move Rob makes, it's going to be for the future. We said that numerous times. But people still trying to be mad and pissed off that we got put out in the first round. First of all, when we traded for Luka, he was just getting off of an injury. He missed like a month and a half of the season. Okay, and we still made it to third place. Okay, we got to give people like we got to look at that and take it into consideration. It's not like we had Luka for the whole season. You know, we lucked up and made it to where we was. We lucked up. You know, we lucked up into the third spot. That's how I look at it. We lucked. It was a stretch where we were playing great defense. It was a stretch. I will give us that. But we lucked up into the third spot because we could have easily been in the play-in, especially knowing that we got Luka late in the season. He only had 3 months with us. So I'm going to grade Luka I'm fully going to grade Luka after this upcoming season because it's going to be a full season with us. And that'll give him more time to gel with the players, especially the ones that we're getting now. He will have time to learn and play with guys like DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and the rookies that we got in Adu Thiero and all them motherfuckers. He will have time because he's here while all these moves are being made. I'm not going to judge him from last season because, like I said, he came from off an injury. He was a month and a half of not playing basketball. Did he show signs of the old Luka? Yes, he did. But you could tell he was hurt still. I seen games where he was, scrunching his face up because he was in pain or kind of limping while he was running. And he was out of shape as well. He was totally out of shape. We all seen he was out of shape. But now you can grade him. You can grade him after this season going forward because now he's familiar with the team. And now from what we saw on social media that he's been posting, or other people been posting, should I say, the dude has slimmed down. The dude has slimmed down tremendously. Okay? It won't be no more huffing and puffing. It won't be no more, dragging his feet. We should see a glimpse of the old Luka. If we see some Dallas Mavericks Luka this season, the West could be in trouble. The West could be in trouble. Because call it what you want, and even though I said what I said, Luka Doncic was not in the best shape. He's coming off a month and a half of not playing basketball. Our starting center was Jackson Hayes, and we still got to the third seed. Whether it was luck or not, that still happened. That still happened. So now that I say that, and you take all that into consideration, how can you not see that this current team could be better? Okay? Yes, we got put out in the first round, but we made it to the third seed with Jackson Hayes as the starting center. Still with a Luka and AR backcourt that has no defense whatsoever. With an old-ass LeBron James. With Rui Hachimura playing out of position. With Dorian Finney, we still made it to the third seed despite all of that. Now, going into next season, we will have a legitimate center in DeAndre Ayton. Okay? Former number 1 overall pick. The dude can score. He don't have to be set up. He can score on his own. I mean, it'll give him easier opportunities in the pick and roll and the pick and pop. But he could score on his own for the most part. All he got to do is get open. Okay? You got a dude in Laravia who plays similar to Dorian Finney-Smith on a cheaper deal. You still got Luka here. We picked up a dude Thiero, a dude that has athleticism, who can play defense. Somebody that we've been trying to get, for the past 2 years. Somebody with athleticism, and we got him for this. Now, if I can play the video, if it'll let me play the video, you can see how athletic he is.
Bro, I think I found a cheat code, bro. Feel me? If you don't got a girl to give you a kiss, just get the remedy. Bro, I think I found a cheat code, bro. Feel me? If you don't got a girl to give you a kiss, just get the rim a kiss, bro. Just like this.
Y'all saw that, right? That's how athletic he is. And mind you, this dude is resting a sore knee, man. This dude is resting a sore knee, and he's still hopping out the gym. This dude gave the basketball rim a kiss. We needed guys like this. We didn't have athleticism last year like that. And y'all saying this team is worse than last year? A lot of y'all not even giving us a chance. Y'all calling us a play-in team. And currently constructed, in my opinion, this team is better equipped, pause, than the one we just had this past season. We got a way better starting center. We got a person who's more of a scoring threat and a little bit more athletic than Dorian Finney-Smith, who can still play defense. We drafted some athleticism, and he can play defense. Like, the dude can finish with the rest of them, man. Like the best of them. This dude is, if y'all haven't seen a dude Thero's highlights or play, I advise y'all to go look at that dude, man. That dude can ball. The dude is a fucking, I'm telling you, man. This dude is athletic. This dude is athletic. Like, and then we drafted Eric Dixon, the leading scorer in college from Villanova. Like, come on, man. My bad. I didn't even see Big Baby right here. Let me let him up here.
What's going on? Oh, what's going on?
What's up, Big Baby? How you doing, man?
Good. The rookie that we got, he reminds me of OG Anunoby, the way he plays.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. That'd be good for us.
Yeah.
Like, how many years have we been trying to get OG Anunoby or somebody like him on the Lakers?
For a long time. Can I piggyback on what you talked about LeBron?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I think it's because he didn't take over the NBA Finals, and he waited till after the finals to start this shit. I feel like he just wants attention, and I understand LeBron took that pay cut, and then Rich Paul made a statement. It seems like he's probably hinting, like it was about, we know what Luka and the Lakers are trying to do, but also what are we going to do if LeBron's winning, and then he's going to value the Lakers roster, see if it's a championship or not. That's basically saying, if I don't like what I see, I'm out. Then just ask out of LA then. We'll get you on your way.
And that's what I'm talking about, Big Baby. Like, that was my whole reasoning of saying that he does shit for attention. Like, you picking up that option is not going to do anything out of the ordinary. We're not. I mean, yes, I personally think we did get better than last season as far as the roster on paper.
Yeah.
But we could have did much better if you would have took a pay cut.
Yeah, most definitely. And we got the dude from the Kings. What's his name? Jake who? I forgot his last name.
Jake LaRavia.
LaRavia. I think he plays his game. And to me, he plays like Dalton Connect. So I just feel like Dalton Connect's not going to be here, or Rui. I know he's playing in the Summer League in about a couple of hours. I just feel like the Lakers are going to make a trade. You can't. I like this team how it is, but I feel like we need a little bit more athleticism on the wings. A little bit more.
I agree.
Because Rui got kicked defensively in the playoffs. Along with we also need a defensive point guard too. That plays defense. That play, energize your bunny. And I feel like Colin Sexton would have been a good pickup for us.
Yeah. The thing is, I do like Gabe Vincent's defense, but he's so inconsistent on the offensive side.
Yeah. Also, go ahead.
If we can get somebody like let's just say, and this is a pipe dream. Pause. if Portland Trailblazers just buy out Drew Holiday and he lands in our lap.
Nah, if that's not, I would call up Portland. I'd give up Rui, give up some picks. Fuck it. Because if we get Drew Holiday, maybe I guarantee you, LeBron's look at this roster. It's a championship contending team, and then behind the scenes, it's not a championship contending team. It's like, LeBron's hinting at leaving, bro, but LeBron's done this since Cleveland. He always hints and gets his way, I heard on the sports bet, Cleveland's the leader, New York's leader. Hey, give me Jared Allen, Darius Garland. If they say no, go to New York and say, give me Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges. And for LeBron, I'm doing that. No.
Hey, speaking of trades, man, breaking news, if nobody know, Houston Rockets just traded Cam Whitmore to the Washington Wizards for 2 second-round picks.
Oh, my gosh. Laker fans are in shambles. They wanted him on the Lakers. Everybody was freaking out.
Hey, but that could work out for us, though, because the Wizards are a trade partner for the Lakers. So, I mean, nobody really knows what Washington wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Washington, if I'm the Lakers, I remember I talking about a defensive point guard that plays toughness, physicality. Go get Marcus Smart.
Man, we've been preaching Marcus Smart over here, man.
I want him. Lakers do have a nice team, playoff team, but I just feel like we need Jackson Hayes, man. I feel like we need a look because I saw in the playoffs he got bullied by Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, Julius Randle. I feel like he's more of a third option as a center. I feel like we're gonna get somebody else, maybe Robert Williams or that center from New Orleans, that rookie, 7'1". I think he's hella tall, block shots. He's lanky, paws. You know what I mean? But it's just, and also too, man. I'm gonna be honest. People think I'm a hater just because I want to start over with the Luka era and flip that book. Because you think LeBron's gonna take a backseat to Luka and say, "Here's the kingdom to the Lakers."
No, because even when he put out there that he was trying to give the keys to Anthony Davis, we still saw LeBron trying to take over.
Yep. But for us as Laker fans, we're not hating on LeBron. We're just keeping it the fuck real. I'm sick and tired of these fans get offended, butthurt. I lose subscribers, and I don't care. I'm being honest. I'm not going to baby LeBron. I don't baby him. A lot of people baby him. He's done so much for the league. He has nothing left to prove. Then why fucking continue to play if you have nothing left to prove? More like I played 23 seasons. Michael Jordan played 23 seasons. I feel like it's that he wants to prove. I played more than Michael Jordan. So it's just like I don't hate. If people think I hate LeBron, I don't. I just don't like the way what he does. Why you gonna pick up? Oh, you want to pick up a $53 million? Bro, LeBron's a billionaire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And also, too, you know who used to take pay cuts? Tim Duncan for the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
He used to take pay cuts, and that's how they would re-sign Tony Parker, re-sign Bruce Bowen, go get other people around the league for the team to contribute with the Spurs. And I don't know, man. I'm just sick of the LeBron experiment. I'm done with it. It's been 8 years, nothing but one championship in hell. I'm being honest.
Hey, man, you preaching to the choir.
I'm sick of it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sick of LeBron's antics. And Kendrick Perkins did say that there's a new sheriff in town with the new ownership about there's no longer going to be Clutch Sports with like Rich Paul, Lakers, and Clutch Sports working together. I feel like because you would have seen if Lakers would never got sold, you would have seen moves for LeBron. Now we're seeing moves for Luka Doncic, and basically Rob Pelinka saying we're not doing shit for you anymore. Your expiring contract, get up out of here. I just feel like LeBron's going to leave next season. I want him to leave earlier. due to distractions, and he's going to be playing passive aggressive and give hints behind the scenes, but not want to have the cojones to say it publicly. You know what I mean? It's like he's scared to ask out of LA. He doesn't want to be first player in his career traded. Also, too, man, he's the first in his career. He's the first expiring contract in being a player. He was never expiring, so it was a 1-on-1 +1 +2. Now it's expiring. You know, but I'm just gonna, as the days go on, I'm thinking, is he gonna? Once I saw that Cleveland shit, bro, he's hinting that he wants to go back. In my personal opinion, he's hinting at leaving, going to play golf. Welcome home. All right, you want out? You giving hints? All right. Well, who else do you want to go to? We ain't dumb, LeBron. We know what you're doing. You're hinting. You've done it in Cleveland and Miami. When you remember in Cleveland, he was hinting at leaving and he left. And then when to Miami, he was hinting at leaving and left.
Yep.
You know, and back to Cleveland, hinting at leaving to LA. He's obviously he's sugarcoating. He wants to. I don't know. Shout out to Sean for peeping game to me yesterday about LeBron. Even more. Shout out to Sean. But it's just I'm sick of the dude. You know, I'm sick of the way he acts. I want to start over. You know.
So let me ask y'all a question, and welcome to the panel, EQ.
What's
Let
up?
me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna have EQ answer first. So do y'all think we're gonna cater to the agency that Luka is from going forward, like we did with Clutch? Because I think that's a big reason why we brought back Jackson Hayes too.
And brought Aiton is part of that group. That's just the three of them on the same team. And
I'm just asking, man, because it's a good question. Because I just thought about it just now.
just thinking that the chemistry needs to be restructured. I don't think there was any chemistry the last 3 years they played.
Yep. And also, too, yes, I agree. It's going to be Bill Duffy and Luka, get players that fit Luka's system, fit what we need. And I feel like it's in Dallas. The players that fit with Luka is PJ Washington, Derek Lively, you know?
Yeah.
Clay.
Well, I mean, I don't think Nico wants any more backlash. So it's like, oh shit, we just made a trade with them again. I'm like, I don't think Nico will want that again. So I just think I even think a dollar trade is even possible at this point.
Yeah,
That's
more
why
if
they have
you buy him out.
Yeah.
Would you be upset, angry if Lakers, breaking news, Lakers are buying out LeBron James? Would you be like, fuck, we don't get anything back? Or would you be like, fuck it, let's roll?
I mean, with this new CBA, I think a buyout is more possible because Dame got bought out and had to stretch out his contract for 5 years. And then Phoenix would probably do the same thing and stretch out for 5 years. And then if they could agree with LeBron and buyout, probably be stretched out for 2 years, like Ayton and what's the other guy that got bought out? Oh yeah, Jordan Clarkson.
Oh yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't want another Luau Deng situation like ever.
No, I broke my TV. I didn't break my TV. I broke my remote, broke my controller, and when we got Mozgov and Luau Deng.
Those are the contracts that could become the poison pill. Once their contract, they don't live up to it. I mean,
and who's the one that did all this apron shit? I think wasn't it CJ McCollum that started all this?
Yeah, CJ. Yeah, and that's how Dane got bought out for stretched out for 5 years, and now Bradley Beal's gonna get the same. So
yeah, what's going on?
That's CJ. Yep.
Man, that's why his ass got traded to Washington.
Yep. Well, hey, he has an expiring contract, so I mean.
I don't know, man. I just feel like this Laker team's gonna do at least a couple more moves. That nobody's talking about. I know Wiggins and Rui trade with Dalton Connect. I'm packaging that the same players for a first round pick for somebody else, a wing or a backup or somebody that can like, oh shit, that can, you know what I mean?
I'm not doing
Because
it for Williams.
yeah, no, I know, I'm not either. You know what I mean? You know, but Dorian Finney-Smith leaving, I figured he's gonna leave. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry over it. It happens. It's sports.
Hey, he wanted a 4-year. You want a 4-year contract. The Lakers only give him 2. I mean, that's the way it goes.
I mean, I would rather, to me personally, you know, just so we won't have to go through that because I know Mark Walter, if it was a buyout situation, he would have it to where it'll stretch probably.
But
And
it's they don't want that like a Lowell thing situation, like you said earlier. So
yeah, we definitely don't want that.
Mhm.
So my thing is, I would rather just deal with it for one last year and just get the money off the books next summer
Mhm.
instead of having somebody on our payroll that's not even playing for us.
Yep.
Because Milwaukee is going to have to pay Dame's contract no matter where he plays.
Yeah, the next 5 years. Yep.
He can be playing for us, but Milwaukee's paying his contract.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, would you guys want Dame for the
As a
playoffs?
backup, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be rehabbing though until the playoffs.
I mean, if Dame could play like 30 regular season games, maybe, but I don't know if he can play 30 regular season games. He'll probably play like 20.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of these players that won't accept a lesser role, like especially when we know they have an injury history or they're getting older,
Mhm.
because it's been reported that Chris Paul still wants to start.
Oh boy, yeah, his representation's really not doing so many favors.
So you just narrowed like some teams down. Like who? I can't think of a team right now that's going to have him as a starter.
Milwaukee.
I don't know about that.
Who's gonna start Milwaukee? That's point.
They have Kevin Porter Jr. there.
I'd rather take Chris Paul. Move. You know, but that Giannis thing still up in the air, man. I feel that. You know, we'll see.
Yeah, it's been reported that he wasn't happy with Dame being waived.
Yeah.
Don't know how true that is. He may be happy if they sign Chris Paul, but
I
my
mean,
thing is Chris Paul is like he put out there that he want to be close to home.
Yeah.
I think the Damon Lillard situation is more of a business standpoint because they're thinking like, okay, he's not gonna play much next year. I don't want that $54 million on my salary cap. So it's like, I mean, business wise, $54 million and the guy's not gonna play majority of the year. I was like, I don't want that on my salary cap. So that's why I'm trying to shrink down to $54 million, and then so I could get guys like a Miles Turner and whatever piece they needed after that. I mean, I get it. It's a business thing more than a plug and play situation. So
And the fact that Miles Turner left Indiana, and they're not even trying. I feel like they're just waving white flag for next year because of Halliburton, and then they're going to try to do it in 2020, like the following year.
just like Boston with Tatum, same thing.
Yeah.
What happened
Man, aren't you at
with
work, Lakers all day? Get your ass off the phone. Sorry.
what happened with Dwight Smith? I was just about to introduce him.
Oh no.
I guess he fell out. I don't know.
But,
Oh
man.
well, I'm sure he'll be back up.
So I don't okay. Remember that's been bothering me. It's on my mind. Pause. That 7-team trade was reported, the big trade. How come Brooklyn and Lakers didn't do that trade 1-on-1? Why'd they have to be in a 7-team trade just to get a draft pick?
The reason why it's just the 7 teams that happen because a lot of teams are in the second apron.
Okay.
And Brooklyn's the only team that can eat the big salaries since they have more cap space than the rest of the league, basically.
All right.
That's why it had to be a 7-team deal.
But I
Because
feel
of
like
the defense.
To me, in my opinion, I feel like there's more players involved than people are reporting, bro. Like that's just
Yep.
how I feel.
Yeah, there is. There is. That's why it's taking a long while.
Yeah, and I feel like we're gonna get somebody back. We're probably gonna get back Nick Richardson.
Depends on where Phoenix reroutes the players to get to below the second apron.
Yeah, 7-team traded. I haven't seen that in a while. You know what I mean? So
I don't think it has ever been done in history.
no, that's why it's taking forever because it said it happened during the draft. But how come? Like that's what pisses me off about reporting. Sometimes, how you gonna say these teams are talking, or this team is interested in this person to trade, but they're not looking to trade him? Then why report it?
I think they spoiled the draft by saying all these things, and all of a sudden these teams are turned off by what they're saying, and
Yeah.
that's why I don't like the media sometimes, because they basically ruined all the teams' plans. They're just throwing their plans out there. Like, wait a minute, we didn't tell you this, but you spoiled it anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I heard basically because everything that happened on draft night can't be really finalized until the 6th of July.
Oh, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Brooke Lopez can say, I'm not going to resign with the Clippers. I'm going to go to the Lakers. Seen it happen before.
We've seen it with DeAndre Jordan.
What if DeAndre Ayton says, what if DeAndre Ayton says, I'm not going to the Lakers, I'm going to Indiana?
No, I think
That ain't gonna happen.
I think he's gonna be fine playing up.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff happen before in the NBA, man. Nothing's out of the realm.
Trust me, I know, but you know, him and Luka having the same agent, I think made a difference.
Yeah. But
because if you look at him, he plays his best game with a playmaker.
Yep, Chris Paul.
Like he needs a playmaker, and he's going to have two on the team in Luka and LeBron.
Same thing with Jake. He didn't have a playmaker playing with Sacramento last year, and he didn't have that when he was playing with John Morant.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Also, too, it really has my eyebrows raised like The Rock. And I know I saw him get interviewed by Trevor Lane. Trevor Lane interviewed Austin Reeves. I get that. What he was talking about the contract thing, him opting out, bro. I know he wants to make more money, but just something tells me that he might say, "You know what? I'm gonna have to believe in myself. I want my own team."
Who?
Reeves.
His own team?
Not like be like, "You know what? I feel like I deserve more money, but let me go somewhere else where I can shine." You know what I mean?
Unless he want to go to Washington. I mean,
you know how those players are that, are trying to get the big contract and they go somewhere else. Like Jordan Poole.
Well, Jordan Poole just got traded to New Orleans of all places.
Yeah, but remember how he's supposed to stay in Golden State, get the money and, be like a great player and stuff. And then that shit happened. You know what I mean? Something tells me that I know Lakers are not going to trade Austin Reeves, but if I'm the Lakers, I'm working the phone and trying to see what I can get for Austin Reeves. You're going to have to. Yeah, you never know. You're going to have to, you're going to just have to see what's out there. You know what I mean?
We don't even know what the full 17 package is. We don't know.
You never know. But what I'm saying is, what if, what I'm saying is just like, I don't know, man. I know Austin is a great player, but if him declining that offer and, just kind of has my eyebrows raised like The Rock.
There's not that many teams was going to give. There's not that many teams with cap space to sign Austin Reeves to that to begin with. So that's why he has to wait a year.
Yeah. Man, I just, do you think this roster is a championship roster?
I think they need to revamp their bench to be clear. Like, you don't want your starting five to play 40 minutes and then your bench won't play much. It's like, I don't want that situation to happen again.
Yeah. And honestly, Minnesota exposed our weakness.
The bench.
That and get punched in the mouth. We got soft motherfuckers on this team.
Yeah.
Laughing and giggling when you're getting beat in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That right there showed me that LeBron didn't care about winning in that moment. I watched on my TV like, this motherfucker want to win a championship with the Lakers. Oh, but he's done so much for the league. Leave him alone. Fuck out of here.
I want to answer your question, Big Baby, when you said, "Do this look like a championship roster?"
No.
I mean, I would say this in fairness, because as we've seen over the past several years, any team can go out there and win. It's been a different champion every year.
Yep.
It haven't really been like a dynasty. So any of these 30 teams has a chance to go out there and win.
No, not with this CBA. There's no dynasty happening.
Yeah, it's not a dynasty happening. Now, we have yet to see this team play. Like we can go out there and, go on a 10-game winning streak. We can go out there and go 8-2. We can go 5-5. Like we just don't know yet. We just don't know yet.
Yeah.
We have a healthier Luka Doncic coming in, a slimmer Luka Doncic at that. People do seem to forget we have Luka Doncic on this team.
Yeah. But yeah, man, he declined my food for the summer, man. He told me to stop feeding those honey buns, those Olive Garden meals, man.
He went from honey buns to granola bars.
No, to skinny bars.
Oh,
Brick or us.
oh my goodness.
What's up, Sean?
Yeah.
Man, Tanny Sean needs to make his own show, his own channel.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. Hey, Big Baby, you a Chargers fan?
Yeah, what?
Me and well, I already made the channel. The channel's already set up. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, Lad, and EQ, and the football channel is called the AFC Connection, because all our teams play for the AFC. So if you ever want to be a part of that show, you're a Chargers fan, you're always welcome.
For sure. Just let me know what time, and preferably probably the weekend, to be honest, because I work all Monday through Friday, different times. Like get off late, so preferably the weekends. But if you guys do a show without me, and I can do a weekend show, it'd be cool. Slide in, pause. Just let me know.
Yeah, I made the channel last night. It's gonna be a totally separate channel.
All right, send me the link so I can subscribe to it.
For sure, man. I could do that.
Yeah. Damn, it's hot in my fucking house. As I'm dreaming.
No.
It's
No.
summertime.
Yep.
What?
Angry football fans.
I mean,
me being a Steelers fan, my team looked better than it did last year on paper.
I suppose.
But yeah, we'll talk about that on the football channel. This is basketball now. But like I said, if y'all wasn't up here, I plan to go live during the California Classic. That's going to be coming on in like a little over an hour and a half on ESPN2, I believe. It's going to be the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors at the Chase Center. All the games is going to be at the Chase Center in San Francisco for the California Classic.
Yeah, I know.
And then starting next week, it's going to be moving to Vegas for the actual summer league.
Oh boy, that's gonna be triple digits.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Speaking of Vegas, man, shout out to my son. He just turned 16 today.
Happy birthday.
Right there.
Thank you. I talked to him last night, and he said he's excited.
Is there a lot of wind over there in Vegas right now?
Shit, I don't know. I just know Vegas. I could tell that Vegas is probably hot right now because every time I went out there during July and August, it was always hot.
Yeah, humid is yikes.
Because I see something on the news that they're having power outages, things falling, wind being
Oh
blown.
yeah, that part I heard about. Yeah, that part's true. Yeah.
It's saying right now in Las Vegas is 100 degrees. It's supposed to get 101.
Yeah, with the winds, that's even nasty. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah.
There's a lot of people at the pool, man, with them beers and having a good time.
Man, I was out there with my kids one summer. We rented a resort to where it comes with a pool, a kitchen, and all that.
Oh yeah.
you couldn't even walk on the ground, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like you can make a fucking omelet on that fucking ground.
I did that last time I was in Vegas because I left my shoes somewhere and I had to walk, and I started doing it like foot walk when I ran.
Yeah, that's nasty. Yikes.
It was so fucking hot. Like I don't know how hot it was in that year, but I want to say it was about maybe 2 years ago. Well, I still got video footage of that shit too in my Google Photos. But yeah, man, the kids had a good time. But it was hot as fuck out there, man. Like when I tell you needed slippers or some kind of shoes to walk on that ground, I'm not bullshitting. Like that ground was hot. That ground was fucking hot.
You can defrost ice cream on that bitch.
Yep.
Shit, your ice cream will melt as soon as you walk out the door.
Yep.
Like it was hot, man. Like and I just looked at their 10-day forecast. It's gonna be getting like 107, 108.
Oh shit! Here comes Sean. The
So
LeBron,
yeah, they dealing with that. They dealing with that heat out there in Vegas.
the biggest LeBron fan on the low, Sean. I'm kidding.
No, you about to get him started, man.
Come on, man.
Salute, Sean, man. Hope your 4th was good, man.
I didn't do nothing. I haven't been celebrating 4th of July like that since I was a kid. Like I never celebrate 4th of July like that. I mean, I did watch the fireworks sometimes here and there, but over here, every single day is fireworks. It just ruined the excitement. I'm not gonna be saying anything specific, but I'm just gonna say nearly every day is fireworks day.
I know what you mean.
Yep, you can say that again.
Know exactly what you mean.
Yep.
Yeah, if, we all live in Southern California. We already know what's up. They always put the fireworks nearly every single day.
Yeah.
Like no, it's not. Yeah, like it's not even the World Series or or anything special. It's just like nearly every day is fireworks. Like, oh, it's fireworks time. It's ruined the excitement. But I never been to Vegas before. Not even once.
You're not missing nothing.
I'm not. It's like an extension of California.
It's like an extension of Los Angeles. Like, a lot of people from LA moved there.
That might be a good thing. That might be a good thing. That means I just like only visit once every 2 years. That's about it.
Yeah, if it wasn't for my kids being out there, man, I would never visit Vegas again unless I'm going to a show. Like, it's. I mean, last time I did go out there, we went to go see Usher in concert.
How was the concert though?
Yeah, it was a good ass performance too. Shout out to Usher.
Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't bring your girl over there.
Trust me, there was no strawberries involved.
Yeah.
Usher would have been slapped.
Yeah, I would have slapped. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would slap that cherry out of his hand.
I didn't realize he was that short either. When he walked past me, he was like short.
Okay.
Like short, how tall?
Well, I got a good one. Would you rather leave with your girl with Chris Brown for an hour or Usher for an hour for $1 million if you had to pick?
She could. I say Usher because I'll say Usher. And Chris Brown is my favorite singer, but I'll say Usher. Usher just gonna sing to her and make her feel good.
On the dot, on the clock.
But some more Lakers news.
The Deontay Ain't our savior.
Lakers reportedly have belief that Maxi Kleber can be the stretch big they've been looking for.
I heard that before.
All right, Eric Quan. I know it's the Dodgers play tonight, right? That's probably why he got to go. Do the Dodgers play tonight? Let me see.
Man, the Dodgers always gonna win, man. Like it ain't nothing to worry about.
They got
Yeah,
got
They
Dodgers
that
they
played
got
ass.
tonight.
washed yesterday, but it ain't really that a big deal. Like they beat that team before.
Yeah, but they got whacked so bad it looked disgusting.
Yeah, I saw it was 17-1 or 18-1.
Yeah, 18-1. I was like, is I'm dreaming? But
18-1.
like certain people say, oh, they'll be fine. I ain't worried. They'll bounce back tomorrow. I'm not really worried
Don't
about the
worry, man.
season.
It's not the Dodgers ain't like our Lakers, man.
Yeah,
They
no.
don't have a playground, so ain't nothing to worry about. What I mean? And also, like, how many games you want us to win? You think they're gonna win like over 200 games and be like
No.
undefeated?
Has anybody ever won that much in the MLB?
I
Mm,
don't know.
not that I've
I,
seen.
I need to look that up.
I think the highest wins I've seen was like maybe 80 something wins.
But I know the Dodgers have great players that are going to build for the next years to come. You know, so
Yeah. I
they're
mean, so
talented.
far, Dodgers are 8 games ahead of the Padres in the NL West.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they don't have any drama over there at the Dodgers. No storylines. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
You know. Oh yeah, but I asked Sean, what do you think about? Actually, no, he probably is going to say it. I'm going to say it, or I'm going to ask him, what do you think about all those cryptic tweets and photos and all that the bricks and trying to hint at something?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all leverage. That's just what it is. It's just all leverage. I wish he could leave. I
I
want
know.
him to leave, but I know he's not gonna leave. Hey, you might as well stay because I ain't gonna watch this season. I'm skipping this season. Yeah, I'm
You
gonna be
skipping this
focused on
season?
me. I'm
No,
skipping on this upcoming season. I'm focused on me. Screw that. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this again. You know, I might watch some highlights here and there, but I'm skipping this season because, like, what you want me to just watch like a roster with a 41-year-old man. I mean, now Luka Doncic has gotten slimmer. Then you have Deontay Aiden, like, which I don't know what people. I mean, I get it. He's the best of the worst. He's still an underachiever. As far as a first round pick, he's an underachieving as far as a first rounder. And I don't know. Maybe the Lakers have to do something in order for me to say, hey, I need to watch the season. Like outside there, I ain't watching this season. It looked like the same old, same old.
I mean, if you look at it, Sean, like we brought up before, um, DeAndre Ayton plays his best game with a playmaker, and he did go to the finals with Chris Paul.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Chris Paul, even though they went to the finals, Deontay Aiden underperformed severely in that finals. If he actually would have done it, Chris Paul would have won the championship. And they did not do it. So I don't know. Deontay, I don't know, man. Maybe you might be the scapegoat. I mean, you dark enough. I mean, you know the stigma. You know what I mean? The blacker the better. It's like, man, don't believe on me. Blame this dark ass motherfucker. Hey, I'm just saying how it is. Like, hey, you have the requirements of a scapegoat. So who knows?
All right, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna ask you this. All right, you don't think he'll achieve with Luka Doncic?
That depends. If he's motivated by the Lakers allure, the championships, and the greatness, yeah, I think Deontay is going to perform well. Now you have to worry about the playoffs, but if JJ Redstiff actually does his job and actually helps him to develop into a center that he looks so dominant to be the most dominant center in the world, I think you might have a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
This team might be a problem. However, if he's underachieving, if he's smashing the same classic holes that he actually usually want to think about over in Portland, I'm just sorry, I'm just keeping the 100. If he just thinking about, hey, I need to underperform, just play enough money so I could get another checks. Nah, the Lakers ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't gonna get motivated by baldiness, and he ain't even gonna be motivated by Luka. Like look at the greatness right over there, or the so-called greatness.
So
He ain't
so
getting
your so your opinion is even Luka Doncic is not going to bring the best out of DeAndre Ayton.
nah,
Even though we saw him do that with Jackson Hayes.
nah, nah. I think Jackson Hayes is much more of a hard worker than Deontay Hayden. Deontay Hayden is a better center, a better talented player, but the as far as work ethic, it's not even there. Like he moves like a Kwame Brown to Smush Parker to me. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm getting sick and tired of people trying to kiss his ass because right now he be on social media and shit. But everyone knows Kwame Brown underperformed in those Laker years. He knows that. They know. Smush Parker too. They acting like everyone is pouncing on him for no reason. If we hitting on the brother for money. I'm like, bro, you were in the NBA playing with the best player, and you thinking that this is like a day for a check day every single day that you just come to the games, play some decent shit, and then just like, hey, I need to get a check. No, you gotta get you're playing for a championship. You playing for greatness, and you wasted that. It's the same thing with Deontay. He's not there because he wants to win a championship and prove people wrong and saying like how dominant I am as a center, how essential I am as a player. Nah, he ain't. He's there for that check, and that's just what it is. It's just what it is. I mean, what you? Hey, I know I'm making some gloomer, doomer posts or whatever, but I just don't see it from Deontay. I don't see him being that guy that's gonna be like, hey man, I'm a youngin and I wanted to make the Lakers to be great. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see that from him. I just don't.
I mean, you did bring up some good points. Salute Dwight Smith. I mean, you did bring up some good points. I mean, because it has been reported, not just from Portland, but also from Phoenix, that his work ethic could be questionable. You know, his mannerisms, his attitude, and I get all of that. You know, I that's why I'm happy we're in a position to where we acquired him and we're only paying him $8 million. Like,
I mean, that's a good plus. You know, you paying for the low.
mm-hmm.
Should have been lower, but I mean, hey, we did give him a affordable price. Now you got to show us. Now me personally, I still believe that Mark Walters should fire JJ Redick because he's not a good coach. I think he should get a better coach that actually develops players, even if it's old school. That's just my personal opinion. But if Red Stiff proved me wrong, I'll put some respect to his name.
I mean, last time SMT was up here, and shout out to SMT, man. Y'all go subscribe to the SMT network. Um, he helped me open my eyes more when it came to JJ Redick. And, you know, because I was one of the only ones up here on this channel that was actually giving him a chance.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
you
what?
definitely did. You gave him grace.
Yeah,
You
I was
gave him
giving
more
him a
grace than I
chance.
ever had.
I know, trust me. But I seen in spurts, you know, a lot of the flaws, you know, I mean, I do love the fact that he don't just stand there with his hands in his pockets. You know, he's out there trying to run plays and all that type of stuff. But what I didn't like was how he coached in the playoffs. The way he coached in the playoffs, I hope he learns from it, and I hope he listens to his coaching staff because they have a track record of being solid head coaches in their career. So hopefully he listens to them, and hopefully they can come up with a better game plan coming into next season. Because thankfully, none of them left. We still have our coaching staff, you know, intact. So I think he can learn from this, and we can move forward and have a better season 2 with him. So
Man, this is his last chance. After this, his ass is out of here. He's going back where that deli shop where Raymond shops at, and everyone loves Raymond. That's where he's gonna go back at. He's gonna be looking like a wannabe Italian, trying to eat some coffee, drinking some coffee, and and eat whatever type of substance he trying to eat at.
Hey, hold on, Sean. Just can you talk? I'll be right back.
No problem. Mr. Walter is not eating Reddick's money if he gets fired. I mean, hey, man. Hey, at the end of the day, trash is trash. No matter how much you want to play, like the Lakers did took an L regardless. If we keep Reddick or fire Reddick, he's still a garbage coach. The only reason why he looks good because those three assistant coaches that he have around him, and he just still following that stupid playbook that LeBron actually tell him to do or else. But dude is awful. I just can't see him like man, he's gonna be a difference maker for LA. Man, Genie, man, you allowed everybody to you allowed him to have his way so much that now it's gonna cost us. It's a damn shame. Oh, I agree. I agree. This is Genie's fault. She actually was. She was getting persuaded so easily that he picked a coach that ain't worth shit. He picked a coach that doesn't even have no NBA experience, not even college experience. His experience is just coaching for his kids. But yeah, I mean, hey, hey, Reddick actually play his part. He knows that regardless, he's gonna get paid regardless. Hey, might as well just boot him out. Just give him the rest of his dough, and he could go home. And he maybe go back to being this condescending, intellectual, pretentious commentator over ESPN. I mean, that's his job. Brick really just thinking that he actually could go to Cleveland. He just practices in Cleveland. He go to Top over there, as if he's like, hey man, this is a sign for you guys to trade me and whatsoever. I'm like, bro, you know damn well you ain't gonna get traded. You're 41 years old. That team is like, as far as the average age, is at least 25, 26, 27. You just old as dirt, man. You so old that every time people think about you, they think about you about the flip phones. Exactly, EQ. That's his job. His job is being a condescending intellectual who thinks that everything that in the past is not better than better than now or even the future. When in fact, in my opinion, if you just look at the numbers, if you look at the game, if you look at the vibes today, it say otherwise. If the game was so much better, fans will not even try to think of you as like, parlays and just betting. That's they'll give you more respect than that. They'll say, hey man, we're just rooting you for the team, we're rooting for the players, and that's that. Nah, these fans nowadays they treating you guys as like betting. Like, hey, I need, hey bro, I need 11 points so I could get this 200. I need this 30 points so I could get 150. I'm betting $5,000 on you scoring 40 points. That's it. That's how the mindset of today's NBA, and that's the combination of LeBrick and the Lamia. They ruined that old traditional mindset of NBA fans. and it sucks because everything is all about money now. All said and done, though, by in the future, people are going to look in this era and say this era is trash. It's absolute garbage, and we're never going to be respected from from I'll say 30 years from now. People are not going to respect this era. This era is absolute garbage. Yeah, it's absolute garbage. And you don't even have to be nostalgic just in order to look at this era saying that this era is garbage. Oh, I agree. I agree. Adam Silver is also play a very big part on this too. He did ruin the atmosphere of fans as well. Besides LeBrick and the media, he also did ruin it. And he's not even concentrating on trying to improve the game. He's just trying to make some creative shit just in order to give accolades for his number one golden boy. He sacrificed promoting any other player over for the golden boy to be looking prestige on the dock. It's just suffering, to be honest. I mean, like, damn, man, like, I mean, Steph Curry. If Steph Curry would not be remembered if he would not win that 2015, that 2014 2015 championship because he forced his way into the narrative. Or KD going to the Warriors in order to beat the LeBrick and the Cavs for twice, one in a blowout. So, every single thing, every single superstar that we talk about is essentially they force their way into the narrative of like, oh, they're superstars. Even though you guys promote LeBrick so fucking much, it's absolutely disgusting.
Hey, I appreciate you, Sean, for holding the show down. I received a call from my son. I was talking to him for a minute. He called me from his new phone number, so I just had to talk to him and store it in my phone. But I appreciate you
Happy
holding down the
birthday
show,
to your
man.
son.
Hey, man, thank you. I have to make sure that he knows that 16 is an important year for him, and make sure he have fun. Don't let nobody ruin his day. You know, and let me know about what you did later on. Hit me up later on and let me know what you did. Because in 2 more
Does your
years
son
he'll
love
be.
Vegas?
Do he love Vegas?
Yeah.
Crazy. That's all he really know because he was born in Riverside, California, but he moved out that way when he was like, I want to say 2 years old. And I was out there for a while, for about 4 years, but I couldn't take Vegas no more. It kind of put a dent in my pockets because I had to. It was a lot of money having to travel to and from Vegas just to see them, but it's worth it because I can't do the living out there, but I don't mind traveling there to see them. But I mean, that's all he really know. That's all he really
Hey,
know
if
is
Los Angeles was cheaper, a lot of people will be just moving back easily if Los Angeles was cheaper.
exactly. And shout out to Otani, man. Happy birthday to him too.
Shout out to Otani's son.
Yeah, it's 3 birthdays today. Actually, my son, my nephew Titan. Shout out to Titan. He just turned 8. And Otani's birthday. Don't know how old he is, but shout out to Otani.
Hey, that's a true great right over there. That's something we should be celebrating more instead of
Otani.
instead of what we thinking about over in our basketball team, because it's so wretched. It's just so disgusting. You can't even like think about it, man. All the good times. It's just more bad times than good.
Yeah, he also brought a ring to LA, so hey, shout out to
And
Otani.
there's an actual parade, an actual ring that actually we have a parade with that did not need no help from the commissioner. That's greatness right there.
Yeah, so shout out to my Dodgers. Well, shout out to our Dodgers. Hopefully we can bounce back and beat the damn Astros. Can't
I'm
stand the
back.
fucking Astros. Yeah, cause that blowout 18-1.
Oh come on, bro. They're 56-21, man. How much? They're like number one still. How much more win can we actually do?
I mean, I hate losing to the Astros, man. Like,
I feel you, but I'm like looking at this record. I'm like, I'm going to Google right now. Their record right now is 56-33, and that is like what, number one in the standings?
they number one. The Dodgers are number one in the NL West.
They're number one. Period.
In the National League.
They're number one. Period in the entire league.
Oh, so that's good then. I didn't see the whole league.
Like, come on, man. Like, there's really nothing to worry about the Dodgers. I'm more worried about my Lakers since we have that plague over there. The plague from Akron.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, like, man, like the Dodgers. I'm like, what are you worrying about the Dodgers for? Like, how much money can a person ask for? You're number one in the seeds. You're pretty much one of the best when it comes of what, as far as like defense is concerned. You know, as far as like breaking balls, going all the way out of the diamonds, we're pretty much like top three. Like what? Like, come on, man. We're so good that we're bringing freaking anime and other shit over in the Dodgers, man. Like, come on. Like, at this point, man, if I'm worrying about the Dodgers, then something's wrong. Like, I'm like, this is like remind me of like Kobe, man. Like when Kobe was like leading the Lakers and you have Gasol, like, man, there ain't nothing to worry about. We lost one game, ain't nothing to worry about. We'll be in three times. Three times more. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different.
Yeah, EQ said number one in all of baseball and number one in attendance.
We got homegrown fans, international fans, fans that's watching outside of the U.S. I don't know. I don't know how much. We're outpacing the freaking Yankees.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Dodgers game in like, I want to say about it's probably been like 4 years since I've been to a Dodgers game. No, I think not. I say about 3.
Yeah, I had to go. I mean, maybe I'll go to a Dodgers game probably around next year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm still kind of new with baseball and whatnot, man. I don't know if I could just, stay in a live event for I don't know how long the games are, like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Baseball games are long.
They're long as hell. I'm like, golly.
But I enjoy being in Dodgers. I've been to more Dodgers games than Lakers games in my whole life. Like, I enjoy Dodgers games. Yeah. Like, because I told y'all I was exposed to the Dodgers as a kid before I was exposed to the Lakers. And I was born during the Showtime era. But the first team I was exposed to was the Dodgers. So I have a lot of love for the Dodgers. The thing is, with me though, like if I'm watching a Dodgers game, I'd rather watch it in person. Like it's hard for me to watch baseball on TV because of the I guess because of the way it's commentated. The play-by-play announcers don't be really into it like that. Maybe it's that. Like there's no excitement in the play-by-play calling. But I'd rather go to a Dodgers game in person. Every time I went to a Dodgers game in person, I always had a lot of fun. I sat on the edge of my seat, enjoying the game. Thankfully, I never went when it was raining, so it was always a night, like a nice sunny day, or maybe an overcast, but it was never raining. So yeah, man, if I can go again soon, that'd be great. 'Cause I think the last time I went was I want to say like 3 years ago when my uncle took me for my birthday. I want to say it's about 3 years ago, last time I went. So, yeah. I'm going to try to go to another one, though. We talked about going to another Dodgers game, but like before the season started. I was like, maybe we can go to when the Dodgers face the Angels, since the Angels Stadium is closer to me than Dodger Stadium. But we never got around to it.
And I know those tickets expensive too. But with the way they're winning, those tickets looking like $1,000 a piece.
Yeah. They up there. They're up there. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Like I love Dodger Stadium. It's pretty. It's the most beautiful stadium. Every time I would say this, man. Even as a kid, every time I went to a Dodger Stadium, like a Dodgers game, it was always a fight. Like every time I go to Dodger Stadium, it's a fight.
Oh, between rival fans and Dodgers fans.
Sometimes it be Dodgers fans fighting each other. Like,
oh god,
motherfuckers get drunk or whatever, or they don't agree, and they just start fighting. But a lot of times, every time it was a fight, it was never near me. It was always like across the field or something like that, and you could see it happening. But it never been like a fight near me, thankfully. So, yeah, man, there's always a fight every time I go. I mean, I love it. I mean, long as nobody's swinging at me. So, yeah, that's the thing with me, Eric. Like, it's the commentating that gets me. Like, because it's not basketball I can watch on TV because the commentary is like makes it more exciting. Like, it's the crazy part is I'd rather watch Laker games at home. I've been to Laker games, but I'd rather watch the games at home because otherwise, in my opinion, it just looked like you at a regular gym watching basketball. Like I'd rather watch the game at home, and I'd rather watch Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. So that's just me. That's just me. Only thing I never been to was a Steelers game, and every time the Steelers come out here, the tickets are fucking expensive. The Steelers supposed to be coming out here this year, I think, to face the Chargers. The Chargers or the Rams, I forgot. But tickets gonna be expensive. I know I ain't gonna be able to go unless a miracle happen. But it will be filled with Steelers fans like always. So I'll feel right at home. But yeah, man, this California Classic starts in about an hour. I also will be going live in an hour. Already got that live stream set up to go live.
Watch the Summer League?
Well, it's the California Classic, not the actual Summer League yet. But yeah, man, I want to see what we got. I want to see what we have a chance to, because the people that we drafted is going to be playing, or the people that we signed to a two-way is going to be playing. So I want to see what we're getting, and I want to see how
well. Come over here.
Bronny supposed to be playing. Dalton Connect is supposed to be playing. Adu Thiero, of course, is sitting out because he's rehabbing his injury.
Mm-hmm.
But the other dude we picked up on a 2-way contract, Eric Dixon, the guy that was the leading scorer in college, he's playing. But yeah, man, a lot of people I know that's on the roster, I want to see if they, got what it takes. Like I want to see Eric Dixon because he's on a 2-way with Trey Jemison. I want to see what we're getting in him. I want to see if Dalton Connect, been putting in the work. I want to see if Bronny been putting in the work. I want to see if there's a chance we can keep R.J. Davis since we invited him to an Exhibit 10 contract. See if it's worth keeping him. I just want to see what we are. I don't want to be out the loop. So my plan is to go live. That's why I'm gonna end this stream in a bit because I'll be going back live in about an hour. So, I just want to see what we got.
It's going to be the summertime, the summer league, or the Cloud Point Classic.
I heard it's going to be on ESPN too.
ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN too. It could be on Spectrum as well, but I just seen it announced for ESPN too. I mean, I can recheck too to see if it's gonna be on there. Because if it's the Lakers, if it's I would guess they'd be on Spectrum as well.
No, you're right. It's on ESPN too.
That's the only channel.
The channel so far. I'm also gonna check on Spectrum. Nah, Spectrum doesn't have it.
Okay.
Just only ESPN so far.
More news from the NBA, man. The Memphis Grizzlies are trading center Jay Huff to the Indiana Pacers for 1 second-round pick and 1 second-round pick swap.
That's cheap.
Yeah. So with the departure of Miles Turner, he should be getting some minutes.
If we're gonna be honest here, the players that we talk about, we're not really that hype about them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, like it's not like, oh man, like Kevin Garnett going to this place or that place. It's like such and such is going over there. Like, oh, okay. So he's gonna give mid performances or what?
Yeah, right now you ain't gonna see no more big trades unless the Lakers are involved. But everything else is just gonna be, under the radar type shit. Like it's worth reading, but it's not worth reading type trades. Like that trade wasn't really worth reading. I just want to keep everybody up to date. Also, that could be a good trade for Indiana, knowing that they are low on centers themselves. Miles Turner departed, and I don't know if Thomas Bryant is staying or not.
Man, Thomas Bryant is going to leave.
Where do you think he's going?
He's probably going to go back to Orlando.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, hey, if we want, I wish he could come to LA, but he cannot handle the break over here, so he's gonna go somewhere that is younger, teams that actually wants to win for something, or at least going to the playoffs, or have a fun time going to the playoffs, than carrying an old ass man stuck in his ways.
I mean, after that stint with Darvin Ham, I don't think he want to come back to the Lakers. Because remember, we had him when Anthony Davis was hurt. He was balling out of his mind, and then as soon as Anthony Davis came back, he didn't see no minutes. So I'm sure he's pissed off about that.
You can't blame Darvin Ham on that. You gotta blame on Bricks, man. He control every single part of the team.
So you gotta blame LeBrick. That's what you said.
Yeah, you gotta blame everything on Bricks. He's the man with the power. Darvin is just a worker. Same thing with JJ Redstead. He is a worker.
Oh man.
Clock in, clock out. From 9 to 5 to them.
Hey man, you might have a point, man. You may have a point.
Hey, I've been mostly right for the entire time. I told you the synopsis back then, and now right now you seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah, yeah, I do. But yeah, man. Before I end this stream, cause I'm gonna be back up here in about an hour. Anything else you want to say to the LeBron stands, the Laker fans, your fan base? Anything you want to
Man,
say?
I don't know fan base. I'm just a guy just talking shit and just tell the truth. But as far as Laker fans, stay hopeful. If you want to skip the season, that's fine too. I'm skipping the season. I might think about it here and there, but I'll skip the season. All you brown sexuals right over there, hey man, the time is up, man. Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is your last year. This is the last year where everything stays in place. But outside that, time is up. Bricks and Russ is gonna be gone. JJ Redstiff is gonna be gone. All that little Hulkamania shit that you guys has been loving for over 15 years is gonna be gone. There ain't gonna be no vitamins either. No vitamins, no 23-inch pythons, no more of that. This is a young league. That means most of them are, shoot, 23, 24, 25, 20, even 29. The average age right now is like 28, 29. You like, the fossil has to go, man. Gotta let the leg go. I'm a Kobe fan. I let it go when it comes to Kobe retiring, man. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
This is a part of evolution, and no matter how much Balco or type of supplements that he used, there's no way for him to play this long. I mean, Adam Silver did good of a job. I mean, he did weaken the league. No defense, no on ball activity, none of that. But he's still 41 years old. Think about it. It's time for your king to go. He could go play golf, eat his hard candy, talking to brick war stories with his daughter, like something of those lines. When it comes to the basketball court, dude, is over. It's over. No more. I'm sorry, guys. It's over. Sure, you could. I mean, you have NBA Plus. Go watch LeBron games every single day on there too. That's like so many games that it'll take you months. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Shit is over with. We're tired of him. And Mark Walter, I hope you do your job. Do not allow that bum to have power. I mean, you have the money for it. I mean, shoot, it's like giving the ant a crumb. Give that bum up some money and make him move out. I would have done the same thing too.
Well, I appreciate that final take, man. I'm gonna take a lot of stuff you said into consideration. I'm gonna say that.
Hey man, I'm just saying the truth, man. Synopsis wise, we'll probably be in the playoffs, but we're gonna be out in the first or second round. And you know who's gonna blame Deontay Allen, because you know why? He's underachieving and he's dark as fuck. So you shoot. That's the two elements. That's the two elements. You got an underachiever and he's dark. Oh, Deontay Allen actually balled out, man. I hope. If I were him, get lessons from any center. Get lessons from Kareem. Shoot, at least Kareem's still living. He can show you the sky hook. He'll show you all the fundamentals in order for him to dominate in this era. When you are, there's not really that much tough centers anyway. Just learn that sky hook and use it every single time. You probably will score 20 points and have 15 rebounds. That's what you got to do. But no, you're gonna do is to look at the plastic hose, get money, and live that lifestyle. Hey man, I'm just saying, man. Like it's nothing new. It's nothing new. Like Jay said over money, you know, money, hoes, and clothes. That's all niggas know. Like I get it, I'm cool with that. But not on my team, bro. Not on my team. We're here for championships. If you want to do all that type of activity, do it elsewhere. This is championship time. This is allure time. This is something for you to make you a better player, or you're out of here. You're gonna go to Europe or somewhere that people will pay you maybe 100 grand to play. This is it, bro. No more underachieving time, or else you getting booed out. Have a good season, Deontay. I wish you well.
Well, sadly, I'm sure he's going to be a scapegoat. Um, that's how it usually is when a person comes through. I mean, we seen it with Luca this past season. He was a scapegoat from a lot of LeBron stands. Um, it
I can't believe
sucks.
even Luca even doesn't even escape that. I'm like, man, Luca. I thought Luca would be like, yeah, man, you can't blame Luca on this. Nah, they blame Luca on this. Like, man, that shit is strong. That shit is strong. I'm surprised myself. Like, damn, this thing more powerful than I thought. Some
Yeah,
Voldemort type of shit.
yeah. Blame the guy that went to the finals last year. Blame him. But I don't know, man. We gonna see. But less than an hour, y'all. We will be back live on here to talk more basketball, and of course, I'm gonna try to have the live score of the California Classic up here. So y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't, man. Wait, y'all still commenting? Oh, that's shout out to Autism Boy. Shout out to EQ, man. Shout out to Lad. Shout out to my boy Humble. Shout out to Dwight Smith. Shout out to Dylan Priestley. Who else came through? Um, of course, Big Baby Sports. Shout out to him. And of course, shout out to the Kareem Report. It's always good when he shows up. Shout out to the top donor of the channel, Lakers in Five. Shout out to all the co-hosts on this channel for, of course, regular live streams and, of course, the Rush Hour podcast. Shout out to all the moderators. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to all the haters. Shout out to all the passerbys. Appreciate all of y'all. And J Boy Loke, shout out to him too. He showed up today. But yeah, man, I know you fall into some of these categories, Sean, but I still want to just, say it and appreciate you, man, for holding down the fort while I was on the phone with my son. And we always appreciate you coming up here, giving your analysis and your opinions, whether they need to be heard or not. I
Hey,
believe
I
they need.
mean,
I believe they need to be heard. So
hey, sometimes I feel like it doesn't need to be heard. I just like, hey, man, maybe the world's better if everyone else is naive or whatnot. I mean, hey, it's just the truth. Right? I get it, Like, man, you say some of the most negative things in the world and blah, blah, blah. I mean, okay, what if I don't say it? What happened now? What happened now? It's still gonna be the same thing. I mean, I even say it to other people's faces, like, man, like no matter how much time we give positivity to something of that ilk, he's not gonna give that positivity back. He's
mm-mm.
not. It's like it's almost like you're trying to force other people to change what you think about, what you think about you, when no matter what, how many good things you have done, they'll still treat you like trash.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want my team to be treated like trash. We gave every single thing, every single amount of respect as possible, and still it is excuses, it is bricks, and just scapegoats. You know, I get it, man. Like, hey, he's top 10, he's this, he's that, but I mean, like at the end of the day, He's still a guy that will just use you, and you will just allow him to. Hey, I mean, whatever.
Shit. All right, on that note, we going to end this stream, and I'll be back in less than an hour. So, y'all stay tuned for that.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Making his way to your streaming device. He's the leader of Lakers World Order, bringing you his opinion on all things sports. Angry Lakers fan.